We're told that shortly after the plane went down around 6 p.m. Saturday, the pilot was able to make 2 phone calls, reporting injuries on board before all contact was lost. But because of the weather, it wasn't until more than 36 hours later that searchers were finally able to find the aircraft. A brief clearing in the clouds gave searchers a glimpse at the site where a flight-seeing plane crashed Saturday evening with 5 people on board.
I don't know how long we were on scene, but it was probably less than 5 minutes.
Just long enough for mountaineering ranger Chris Erickson to be lowered down by helicopter and determined that rescue operations would become a recovery.
As best I could have worked my way through the aircraft, just counting people and checking people to see if there are any signs of life, and I was able to find 4, but not the 5th. Given the area that I was working, pretty good chance that person's still in there. I couldn't get to everywhere, but I did not comprehensively search the aircraft.
With clouds rolling in again, the crew was forced to get out fast for their own safety.
Search and rescue operations were halted as soon as we discovered the wreckage and the bodies, and just due to the fact that more bad weather was moving in, visibility was already closing in to near zero.
The crash happened near the summit of what's known as Thunder Mountain, at an elevation of around 11,000 feet inside of Denali National Park and Preserve. Searchers say the plane is in a crevasse on the side of the mountain, surrounded by steep terrain, which is why Erickson couldn't walk around the crash site and what could make a recovery operation there challenging.
It's dangerous without a helicopter. To climb there, especially this time of the year, is not really an option. Significant overhead hazard for rockfall and for icefall to try to attempt to climb there.
For now, all flights in the area have been grounded, and without another cloud clearing in sight, crews and any recovery mission are too.
Unfortunately, it didn't end the way we'd like it to, but we did the best we could under the circumstances, and unfortunately the weather was not our friend.
At this point, we don't know whether the pilot is among the deceased, but he has been identified as Craig Layson of Saline, Michigan. He works for K2 Aviation, the Talkeetna-based company that was operating the flight. As for the passengers, we're told that all 4 of them are from Poland, and while we don't know their relationship, they did book this tour through a Polish company, and the National Park Service says it's working to notify next of kin. As for the weather here, it looks great in Talkeetna, but we're told that in the mountains, they're not expecting another clearing until Wednesday. So that's probably the soonest we'll see crews sent back out to the site of the crash. Reporting in Talkeetna, Liz Raines, KTVA 11 News.